You're welcome to Online Maths TV. My name is Jakes Anemo, and in today's video, we have a little challenge on the board. It says solve 2x squared plus 13x all equal to 7 by formula method. Now, from the board, you can see this is a quadratic equation, and quadratic equations are equations that have the highest power of their variable to be 2. In other words, at the end of the solving, you're going to have two solutions. The question says 2x squared plus 13x all equal to 7. And because we are using the formula method, we have to take all the terms on the right hand side to the left hand side. And here we have an invisible plus. So we move this plus sign to the left hand side, and when it crosses the sign of equality, it turns to minus. Hence, this will now give us 2x squared plus 13x minus 7 or equal to 0. Now that we have all the terms to be on the left hand side, what do? We go ahead to bring out our formula. The formula says x equal to minus b plus minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. Now that we have this now, how do we now bring out our ABC from this place? A from this equation means or stands for the coefficient of x squared, and B the coefficient of x. Then C is the constant term you have in here. Thus, A is equal to 2, which is the coefficient of x squared. Then B is equal to 13, the coefficient of x, and C is the constant term. And here we have a minus sign to the 7. So we have minus 7. So all we need to do here is to impute these values into this formula. So putting this into the formula will give us thus x equal to minus b is 13. So we put down 13 in here. The plus minus the square root b squared is 13 squared minus 4 bracket. The value of a is 2. So we put down 2 here, close bracket, bracket open. The value of c is minus 7, close bracket. All over 2 times 2, because a is also 2 down here. So from here, we proceed. This is equal to minus 13 plus minus the square root of 13 squared means 13 times 13. And 30 times 30 will give us 169 minus 4 times 2 will give us 8. And 8 times minus 7 will give us minus 56. So we have bracket open, minus 56, close bracket. All over 2 times 2 will give us 4. So we go ahead and deal with the 2 minus inside this place. And you were told in your primary or elementary mathematics that minus times minus gives plus. So this is equal to minus 13 plus minus the square root of 169 plus 56 all over 4. All right. Any confusion? No. So we proceed again. So we take this to this other side. Now, look at this now. We cannot add the two figures inside the square root together. And if you do that, this now implies that minus 13 plus minus the square root of 169 plus 56 gives us 225 all over 4. We can go ahead to find the square root of 225. And the square root of 225 is 15. In other words, 15 times 15 gives us 225. So from here, this will now give us minus 13 plus minus 15 all over 4. Don't forget that here we are having plus and a minus sign. So we have to split the plus and the minus sign we have in there. So this will now give us minus 13 plus, we take the plus sign that is up first, 15 all over 4. Or we have minus 13, this time we're taking the minus sign now, minus 15 all over 4. We cannot go ahead to simplify this. So minus 13 plus 15 means you are owing someone $13 and you have $15 with you. By the time you pay off the $13, you will still have $2 to yourself. So this gives 2 all over 4. Or on the second side of the equation, here you are owing Mr. A $13 and you are owing Mr. B $13. So altogether, you are owing $28. So this gives minus 28 all over 4. All right. So we cannot go ahead and strike down. 2 can divide this. 2 can equally divide this. 4 can divide 28 and 4 can divide 4. So if we strike this, 2 here will give us 1. 2 into 4 will give us 2. There, 4 into 4 will give us 1. 4 into 28 will give us 7. So from here, we proceed thus 1 all over 2 or minus 7. So therefore, the value of x are 1 all over 2 or minus 7. These are the solution to the quadratic equation. All right. So if you have any question with regards to this solving, drop it in the comment section. At the same time, if you are new to this channel, this is Online Maths TV, where we drop videos every other day. If you are new to this channel, at the same time, consider subscribing and also turn on the bell notification button